Hiya and welcome back. So we are going to kick off the renovation project with this closet. I'm going to be taking the stuff off the shelf, take the shelf apart, then I'm going to prime the wall paneling, and then we're going to throw some paint on it as well. So I'm going to take the doors off as well. I'm probably going to do a bunch of different time lapse and put like a snazzy soundtrack to it, and then I'll jump in every now and then just to let you know what I'm doing, and yeah, that's it. Alright, let's get going. The first thing I did was obviously have to take everything off the shelf and take the shelf apart. It didn't take too long. I used a hammer just to hammer off the rails, and then I just sort of stacked everything. Taking the doors off was pretty easy. I wanted to remove the carpet. I didn't want any bits and pieces of gunk getting on the paintbrush. I just use a regular detergent to clean the walls. You can use like a chemical like TSP, I think it's called. I used a regular primer. I've seen different videos that use more of a heavy duty primer to block the stain because there's things called tannins that are in the wood that can leach through, but this is what I had on hand, and it's a closet. I cut in the edges like I normally do with painting, and I thought I was done, and then I went to use the roller to start putting on the primer and realized that the gaps, the roller wasn't deep enough, so I ended up having to go back and prime the gaps between the wall paneling. Yeah, I just put on the primer, just pretty casually. It's not a great job, but it's pretty good. I had 3 tins of paint from the original paint job, so I really just did eeny, meeny, miny, mo, went with that one. Getting the lid off was a bit of a challenge. I should have time-lapsed this because it literally took me way too long. Ended up having to get some pliers, and even that was reluctant, but eventually got it off, but there's no way it's going back on. Stirring the paint away is important, even though it really is probably 9 years old, but it was fine. It's a closet. And then the same thing with just the painting. I had to cut it in like a normal paint job, and then painting the grooves of the wall paneling. And then the roller, just putting on the paint, putting in a nice, I think I did 2 coats of this. I didn't video 2 coats because that would be pretty boring. And so that's it. That's just a painted closet, painting over wall paneling.